Kalong told me a couple days ago, you got to get rid of this echo. I can't talk. I'm drunk.
I want you guys to know right now, yes, Max Scherzer was having some fun after yesterday's game and he had been sipping on a few things, but him fumbling over his words and sounding like he was slurring was not because of the alcohol, it was because of the echo within the headphones. It happened last year in the playoffs with Robert Manfred. Even Foolish Baseball did a video on this, and yes, if there's an echo in the headphones, you're going to be slurring all over the place, so don't think he was being irresponsible. He wasn't. Anyways, what's going on, everyone? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap. Thank you all so much for stopping by. We have a lot to get into today, so we're not going to waste any time with an intro. The only thing that I will say is if you're going to any playoff games, please save yourself some money. They get expensive. Use code Fuzzy on SeatGeek to save 20 bucks off. Look who was at yesterday's Dodgers versus Cardinals game. Juan Soto was in attendance to support Trey Turner as well as Max Scherzer, both of who were his former teammates on the Nationals. So we have Tommy Edman getting on after a broken bat single, and then he's able to score on a wild pitch from Mad Max. Now, speaking of Mad Max, he got angry later on in the game, and also he did not allow the Cardinals to score a single run, and same with Adam Wainwright. Adam Wainwright was cruising until he made a mistake pitch to Justin Turner. JT smokes a home run that would have been gone in all 30 ballparks, and this is where I have to show Max Scherzer getting angry. He was taken out. He gave Dave Roberts a handshake as opposed to giving him the ball. He was trying his best to stay in the game. Joe Kelly, he came in and did his thing. He is so much better in the postseason. Deja vu happened for St. Louis. Adam Wainwright gets taken out. He was angry, and then the bullpen comes in and dominates for him. Alex Reyes, though, unfortunately, he blows the season. Cody Bellinger got on and stole his second base of the game against Yadier Molina, but it didn't matter because CT3, he was like 8 for 850 over his last 850 at-bats. Obviously, I'm being dramatic, but that's a crazy stat. He was 8 for his last 72. He was benched, and then he hits a walk-off two-run shot because Max Muncy was injured, so he's going to have more playing time going forward. So Turner and Scherzer, they were cheering with Juan Soto after the game, and aside from Tommy Edman and Paul Goldschmidt, the entire Cardinals lineup was pretty much shut out. Still a fantastic season, though. I'm going to show a few highlights, but we have the Dodgers facing off against the Giants in the NLDS. I will be going to game number 2, and yes, I will be vlogging it. It's my first ever game in San Francisco. I cannot be more excited. 213 wins combined between these two teams, 106 for the Dodgers, a franchise record 107 for the Giants. So again, if you want to see me vlogging, let's try and get this video to 3,000 likes, but even if we don't hit it, I'm still gonna vlog. Let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think is going to win that series? Do we have the Dodgers or the Giants? And just a reminder, the Giants actually beat the Dodgers 10 games to 9 over the course of the regular season, so it seems like they have the advantage going into the NLDS. Now, a preview of the games that are happening today. The White Sox are facing off against the Astros in just a few hours at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We have Lance versus Lance. We have McCullers versus Lynn. Lynn, he's won a World Series. He has the playoff experience, and so does Lance McCullers. So I think that honestly, this is an even matchup. Now, if we talk about the second game, we have Boston versus Tampa Bay at 5 o'clock. Erod Eduardo Rodriguez is going up against the rookie Shane McClanahan. And then the game after that, game number 2, Boston versus Tampa, the Rays are going to throw Shane Baz. So they're going to have back-to-back rookies starting the first 2 games of the ALDS, and I cannot be more excited. I think the X factor yet again is going to be Randy Arozarena. Could you imagine if he pops off again after hitting, I think he had 11 home runs or something crazy like that in the postseason? I don't remember, so I'll throw it up on the screen right now. But yeah, baseball, ooh, it's getting exciting. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been exciting, but the juices are flowing now that postseason baseball is back. All right, now let's move on over to another topic at hand. We have Aaron Judge in an interview after the loss against the Boston Red Sox. I didn't even know that this happened, but he said that he wants to be a member of the Yankees for the rest of his career. Roll it.
I want to be a Yankee for life. I want to wear these pinstripes the rest of my career and, represent this great organization and bring a championship back to the city. But you never know what the future holds for you. That's kind of out of my hands. All I can really do is continue to show up here, continue to try to lead these guys and, give all I can for this team and this city every single day. It happens on the flip side of that with contracts and this and that, getting traded. It's, it's out of my control, but all I know is, I can control what I can and just continue to bring it and, be a good teammate and, great leader for this team.
Now, I'm not sure if that means that Aaron Judge is going to give a hometown discount to the Yankees so that they can stay under the luxury tax and go sign a bunch of different players, which might make sense because Aaron Judge is so popular off the field. He has made so much off of endorsements that maybe he is willing to give the Yankees a break, although they are the New York Yankees, and you should not be giving them a break of all teams. Now, this could be a thing because if they go into 2022 with the same approach, they are going to get bounced yet again, so they have to add some balance to the lineup as well as the rotation and bullpen. So some of the free agents that we can talk about, I'm going to throw on the screen right now. If they're in red, that means it's a club option, so Jose Ramirez, he's going to get it picked up, but if it's in green, that is a player option, so they can opt out. Guys like Nick Castellanos and Nolan Arenado, they can opt out of their deals, but pure free agents, we have Buster Posey, Javier Baez, Freddie Freeman, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, Chris Bryant, Trevor Story. We have Max Scherzer, Kevin Gausman, Robbie Ray, Marcus Stroman, and Carlos Rodon. This free agent class is absolutely stacked, especially if we're talking about shortstops. I didn't even bring up Carlos Correa because I wanted to save him until the end because to me, he makes a lot of sense for 90% of teams in Major League Baseball. So do we think that he's going to go to the Yankees? I haven't forgiven the Astros for what they did in 2017, but I've kind of moved on because of how well they've played in the 2020 postseason and the 2021 regular season. Carlos Correa, Jose Altuve, they did not need to cheat. I'm so angry at the fact that they did because now we're never going to think that they're actually good without the trash cans. Even though Correa had an MVP type season, I still hate them for it, but I'm not going to lie to you guys, from a pure baseball perspective, these dudes are absolutely unreal. They never had to cheat, but they did, and that's why we hate them. You can't forgive them, but in terms of a baseball sense, you gotta respect them a little bit. They can ball. All right, everyone, well, that is gonna do it for today's MLB recap. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. Do you think that the Astros are gonna beat the White Sox or vice versa? Who do you think has the advantage in the Red Sox versus Rays game? I'm gonna go with the Astros in game number 1, and I'm gonna go with the Rays in game number 1 as well. So the White Sox, I think they're the the Astros are the favorite because they have home field advantage, so I'm gonna go with the favorites today. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Remember, I'm going to game number 2 of the Dodgers versus the Giants. I cannot be more excited. And also, let me know, what kind of food should I be getting in San Francisco? The garlic fries, I've heard a lot of things about that. Now, to end today's video, let's go ahead and roll this day in MLB history when Ricky Henderson and Ronald Acuna Jr., they were doing their things.
And a fly ball, right field. Is it going to fall? Is it going to fall? There it is! There it is! Number 3,000 for Ricky Henderson.
The 3-1, and Acuna swings. It's a high drive to left center field. Taylor back at the wall. It is gone! A grand slam for Acuna!